Hey guys, welcome back to Economics and Comics. This is your top 10 new comics to buy April 17th, 4 days from now. Lots going on. Let's get right to it. Alright guys, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. And thanks for all your business at my store, economicsandcomics.com. It has been overwhelming. I'm going to get to the video in just a minute. I just wanted to talk to you guys for a minute or two on this Sunday about the store for anyone that buys from me. Everything's been packed. This is going to go out for this Wednesday coming up, April 17th. I just have to bring it to the post office on Monday. But what I noticed while going through it all is probably 80 orders have Blood Hunt in it, and that book doesn't come out till May 1st. So I have probably 7-8 long boxes just waiting to go out. So your patience is appreciated. Once that stuff comes in, it'll all go out. There's a lot of other books that are being held back. Lipstick Clique's still not out. Hopefully Basic Instinct and a couple other books, Biden's Titans, stuff like that. That stuff will be showing up this Wednesday, but I don't know about some of these books. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But your patience is appreciated, and of course your support. I guess I could touch on one other thing real fast for those who buy from me. Those who buy anywhere between 1 and 8 comics, you're going to either get a Gemini mailer, the thin ones, or a Gemini mailer in a medium flat rate envelope. Those things are susceptible to damage because of the corners and the way the post office sucks so bad at handling that. I'm not trying to get you to buy more comics, but you should consider buying at least 10 if you want better shipping to avoid that. I'm packing the best I can with bubble wrap and all that, but at a 10 and above, I put it in the Gemini shoebox. And then I put it inside a medium flat rate box surrounded by padding. It is super secure. And I just want to let you guys know, think about that. Those boxes cost me $2 each, too. So, you get 2 more comics, you get the upgraded thing to, if you're worried about any damage or stuff like that. And here and there, I get some emails. I wish there was something I could do. I do everything I can to get it there safe, but once it leaves my hands, it's like all hell breaks loose. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that to you guys if you ever consider that. We do have the Lee Rogers giveaway today, and Lee Rogers has been great. Thank you so much, Lee. He just picks and finds some good stuff. These are the 2 books that I picked that he brought to. I love these, the ones with the little borders. So you have Web of Spider-Man, I think it's 20, and Daredevil 236. So I put them together because I thought that was cool. So those are some cool ones. That will be the prize today. All you guys got to do to get in the giveaway on this video is make sure to subscribe for sure, like, and comment for sure, because the comments is what gets randomized for the winner every week. And also, I want to touch on something really fast. That's what she said. Pre-orders are due for DC, Image, and that type of stuff today, Sunday night, by 9 p.m. Eastern. Marvel and everything, Marvel and IDW and Dark Horse, that's all due, and some Diamond books, that's all due Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. But it's best to get all your orders in tonight, just in case. If you do pre-order from my store, though, on Monday night, I randomize all the order numbers from that weekend pre-orders, and someone wins a bundle of ratios and stuff like that. So sorry that took 4 minutes of the beginning of the video, but I might as well sit back and talk to you a little bit about some stuff going on at the store, and again, to thank you. 2 more things. Number 1, I'm considering doing a show where I just talk about stuff that's not comic related. Talk about life and all that stuff. Consider having you guys on, like a live show. Might have Pool Boy on there, maybe Joel, and maybe invite some guests on like you guys just to talk about stuff and bullshit around and have fun. I've always wanted to do something like that, but I don't have the time. So I'm thinking about it. Let me know in the comments if it's something you would like me to do, like maybe once every couple weeks or something, and it's not comic book related, and it's just fun and laughing and screwing around. And the last thing I want to talk about before we begin the show is Marvel. Marvel got the message, I think. This year has been pretty incredible for reads. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I've been reading all night. They're stepping the game up all year long, and it's just the more books I read every week, the more I know new titles are getting strong. So get ready, because I think Marvel, something happened. And they're like, no, we got to get the reads back together. So I think this is the year of reads. There are, of course, keys to keep you interested, but this is the year of reads. And just by saying that, I'm suggesting getting Doom #1. Pre-order that wherever. You don't have to buy it from me. Buy it wherever. Doom #1's Hickman, guys. That's Ultimate Spider-Man. That's Gods. I'm not sure if that's Twilight. No, I think, is that Chip Zdarsky? I can't remember. It's gonna be good because he's writing it. I know it's gonna be good. If you like Ultimate Spider-Man, and if you're even reading the Gods, then you'll know the Doom's gonna be amazing. So I'm gonna go heavy personally on that book because I just have a really good feeling about it. And that's up this weekend for pre-order. Now that I've wasted 6 minutes of your time, let's get to covers. Okay, guys, let's start with Avengers Twilight #1. Third printing came out. There's a second printing, but I'm not going to talk about it, of number 2 or whatever. Captain Marvel #7, the 25 copy Mercado cover. Catwoman #64, cover A by Nakayama, B by Lee, C by Chu, D by Jim Lee, and E by Lyrics Lee, the 1 in 25. The Catwoman covers are just awesome. Crisis Infinite Earths #1, the Fax Edition foil. Dead X-Men #4, the Yoon cover. Fall of the House of X #4, the Gist Emma Frost cover. And the Massifera Foreshadow. Miles Morales Spider-Man #19, the Vecchio Vampire cover. And the 25 copy Derek Chu. That was an interesting read. I mean, it's not huge, but it kind of finishes up everything from issue 300, and it's pretty good battle, pretty cool stuff. Oz Fall of Emerald City #1, the Jan Coletto cover. Penthouse #2, the magazine's coming out, the Lyrics Lee cover, and the 10 copy Sozo cover. There are other covers, and I'm just not going to show them. It's not here yet. They'll be here on Wednesday. Something Epic #9, cover C. Spawn 352, the cover B. Spectacular Spider-Man #2, the 25 copy Mike Mayhew, and the Will Sliney cover. Let's see here. Did I remember? Okay. We'll leave this one. Sorry. Let's see. Superman #13, cover C. Oh, I need to read that one. I didn't read that one. That one's a pretty good read, though. I need to read that one. Ultimate Spider-Man #2, third printing Peach Momo. I like that one. Vampirilla 668, cover B, Elias Chazudis. Cover C by Cohen. Wonder Woman #8, cover B by Tedesco. Cover C by Villalobos. And cover D is the 1 in 25 Joshua Sway cover. So those are your covers, okay? There'll be some more sprinkled in here. That's what she said. New #1s. 7174 AD #1. Assassin's Creed, The Fall. Blown Away #1. Dark Stalkers, Jeddah. Dudley Dotson #1. Gargoyle's Quest #1. Love Me a Romance Story #1. Punk Mambo, Punk Witch Project. Star Wars High Republic Adventure Saber for Hire, number 1. That was a highly ordered book. It was alright. Wicked Tales, number 1. And I don't know if I'm going to show these, but Free Comic Book Day book 2024, Blood Hunt X-Men, number 1. Star Wars, number 1. And Ultimate Universe Spider-Man, number 1. I probably should have read that one. But those are your Free Comic Book Day books. Okay. Here we go. Your top 10, and then we'll get to the giveaway. There were so many minor keys and good reads this week. It was almost impossible to do a 10 list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 5 in number 10. Okay? Batman Superman World's Finest, number 26, the logo foil cover. Beware the Power of the Doom Might. That book is all over the place. But I think there's a new character called Paris Might, and pretty badass. Spider-Woman number 6, the Ortega vampire cover. Possible. At the end, there's a cameo of the Assembly. I think the Assembly already existed, but I'm not sure. But there's a cameo on like a TV screen. These are minor keys. Nightwing 113, cover A. And cover C. This is the landmark 300th issue. I think it's Nightwing's birthday. And Heartless or whatever's coming back. Star Wars Mace Windu number 3, the Kamikoli Master Apprentice cover. As well as, I think there's a cameo at the end. I'm not sure who that character is. And Batman Offworld number 4, the Lyric Slee, First Thanagarian. I haven't read it yet. This book got pushed and pushed and pushed. It finally came out. But there should be a first appearance in there. And I didn't read it because I packed everything. So I didn't want to open it. Alright, number 9. Spider-Boy number 6. Regular cover, which is cool. And the Bensu Vampire variant, which I like too. His friend Chrissy, who's a human, gets taken by that lady that created him or whatever and turns him into a pigeon. A pigeon person. It's funny, dude. Using him as... She wants to know how she forgot about him. Because she forgot about creating Spider-Boy. Also, his mom, Tabitha Briggs, is a humanimal. They call them human animals or something. She's like a slave, basically, for that main character. And, yeah. Number 8, Giant Size Hulk number 1, the 25 copy Azra cover. There's a new character called Patchwork Jax in it. Basically, the character reminds me of the Jeepers Creepers character. Basically, like they're train hopping, and there's people on the train, and the Jeepers Creepers character, Patchwork, whatever, collects something from people. When they stop riding the train, he takes something from them. So Hulk Bruce Banner or whatever, tries to protect a girl, and he fights this thing. And it kind of implies that this thing's going to come back later. It's like impossible to kill. Alright, here's where it got really difficult. Let's start at number 7, Ultimate Black Panther number 3. You have Ultimate Killmonger and Storm. They get T'Challa, and they take him to show him something secret in a cave. Why Moon Knight or whoever is like coming to take over, and there's a secret. Like, I'm not sure if it's a secret of a multiverse, or I can't exactly explain it, but it was decent. Number 6 is Roxanne Presents Thor number 1. Here's the Adi Granov variant. Chad Hammer's Thor. This book is so weird. It's funny too. There's like they're advertising all this stuff, and there's all this stuff about cancel culture. I think that Loki's the leader of the cancel culture army. I don't know. They're kind of touching on some different things that are in our world right now, and it's funny. The art's pretty good though. I mean, and it's a funny story. Number 5 is What If Venom number 3, the regular cover. And here's the 25 copy Rod Reese. First appearance of the symbiote Supreme, which is actually a pretty cool character. It was a fun story. And it's a key. I put it at number 5 because I'm going to tell you right now. Some of the reads came out of nowhere. Not really, but let's start at number 4. Black Widow and Hawkeye number 2. Here's a 25 copy Akka variant. That read was dope. It was really good, actually. Not as good as the next ones, but good enough that maybe you should pick up Black Widow, Hawkeye number 1, and go from there. And pick up number 2 at your store, or pre-order, or order it from a store, whatever. But I really like it. It's actually cool because the Widow's symbiotic, and you got Hawkeye, and there's cool villains and stuff like that. It's good. Okay. Number 3 is Ghost Rider Final Vengeance number 2. Number 1 was good, where the Spirit's trying to find a new Ghost Rider and finds the Hood. Number 2's better. Like, think the new Incredible Hulk right now that's really good, times 2. Really good, and could turn out to be one of the best books of the year. I don't know yet. But number 2 is really good as the Hood, as Ghost Rider, and he's making deals with vampires, and there's something else going on with Johnny Blaze or whatever. And it was just really good, and I enjoyed it. That's what I'm saying. Something's changing here. Because I could name a million books that are good right now from Marvel. But these are some shockers that are coming up. Alright, number 2 is pure cover buy. Biden's Titans versus Trump Titans number 1. You have the 10 copy Real News with the mugshot of Trump. I'm sure it's still hot. I know they're expensive. I tried to do a cheap pack for people to buy all the covers and get the 10 copy. I haven't looked at the prices, but I'm sure it's going to be one of those covers. And the 20 copy too. The fake news with Biden on it, as like he's in mugshot too. I think both those covers are going to be hot. And I had to put it at number 2 because of the heat itself. And number 1 is Avengers Twilight number 5. Oh, man. Regular cover. Acuna cover, which is cool. And the 25 copy Tony Daniel. This book is amazing. It is so... I have a feeling that this book is going to be one of those things... You know, when there's those books that, you know, they collect them and they trade paperback them and people they buy them nonstop forever. This is one of those comics. First full appearance of the new Bullseye Girl as Hawkeye. It's all over the covers. Every cover has her on there. But she's suited up as Hawkeye. Like, she has a giant Hawkeye stuff. We find more out about the Red Skull, who's basically a soul living inside Jarvis, who is in a Ultron body, and tricked Ultron, because, of course, the Red Skull wants to rule the world. They smoke the President of the United States. All hell breaks loose. Tony is in armor. I think his head is inside. Tony Stark's head is inside Iron Man armor. He fights his son. Because the sun's on Red Skull's side. All this stuff's going on. And they're calling it H-Day. Red Skull's launching nukes and stuff. Thor's trying to stop all types of... And they're all... You'll never do H... This is the best part, you guys. This is where I know this shit is going to go crazy. They're like trying to stop everything. And like Thor's trying to stop the nukes and stuff. And Red Skull's like, that's not why they call H-Day H-Day. And on the last page, Hulk lands. And he's got like all this shit in him. And I think that Red Skull is controlling Hulk. And like, you guys, like Planet Hulk, like end of world. You're not going to beat him. I cannot wait till the next issue. I really can't. That book is amazing. It is so good. Yeah, it's got to be number 1, man, without a doubt. So, let's do the Lee Rogers giveaway right here. And again, all you had to do is subscribe and comment. If you want to throw down a like, I appreciate it. I really appreciate when you watch the whole video. It really helps. Also, let's do the winner real fast. The winner is Chris Valdavia. Chris, message me on Instagram, private message, or at my store, economicsandcomics.com, with your name and your full address, and I'll send this to you. I'm not sure if you possibly live in Mexico. I don't know. It doesn't matter, wherever you live. But I looked at my things again. Every once in a while, I look at my analytics. 38% that watch these videos, 38% aren't subscribed. Subscribe. Comment. Maybe you'll win something. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great Sunday. Remember, pre-orders are due. And I will keep on trucking with the store. Everything looks good so far. We're just waiting on some books. Replacements and stuff that's late. But everything is good, you guys. Thanks again, and stay sick.